What is up, guys? It's your boy Torius, back again with another video. I said I'm back again with another video, and today I'm gonna be talking about Chads and Tyrones, right? Whenever dudes are like, yeah, but they're not a Chad and Tyrone, right? So smash the like button, comment below what you think, subscribe if you're new, and let's get into it. So when it comes to like dating and stuff, dudes always complain about girls, right? Dudes always complain about girls being like, oh, girls only like these kind of dudes, girls only like dudes that are like this, and girls don't want me. They don't want them and all this stuff, right? And you know, it's so funny to think what kind of girls, what kind of guys girls really do like, right? And it's like, do you really have the balls? Do you have really what it takes to be that dude, to be that type of nigga, right? Like, do you really have what it takes? Cause what a Chad and a Tyrone is basically just a nigga who can stand for himself, right? Who can stand on his own 2 feet, in the sense that it's like, are you a real man, right? Like, I honestly don't believe, like, at this point, I'm feeling like if you're just sitting at home, not doing much, like I just saw this TikTok, right? I just saw this TikTok and it was like, oh, if you're single, stay single, because dude just got, he's like, oh, if you're single, stay single, because I just got yelled at for taking a nap. Right? And the thing is, it really put in perspective, like, damn, that's so annoying. Like, I mean, being a man is all about reducing your comforts, right? It's all about being less comfortable. It's all about sacrificing comfort. You know, because you can't be comfortable in the world. If you're too comfortable, the world will kick your ass. You feel me? The world will literally kick you in the balls and be like, hey, stop that. Right? That's what women are here for. Women are here for us to just not be so comfortable. Because the world, this, like, Earth isn't a comfortable thing, you know? Like, the Earth isn't so, we're not here to be comfortable. We're here to be uncomfortable, but transcend that, right? This is like, it's like the way you gotta see Earth is like we're in the military, right? It's like we're in the military. In the military, you don't go to the military to plan to be comfortable, right? Like, you don't go to the military and you're like, okay, I'm gonna be comfortable in the military, I'm just gonna chill, right? Like, because the thing is, like, why do most people join the military? For the rewards it brings, right? A lot of people, like, even serving your country is a reward. But a lot of times people, they just go to the military because they don't really know what else to do. And they just, you know, they have the benefits, right? They get the benefits of the military. So, like, going to Earth is basically like, okay, it's like you're in the military. It's like, it's an uncomfortable thing, but you can learn a lot of stuff and you can use it for whatever is going on in afterlife, right? Like, basically all the books that I read, they always talk about how, like, people complain, like, people are scared of death and people are scared of, like, the afterlife and stuff. But it's like, the only reason we are here in the first place is for the afterlife. So it's like, it's not really something to be scared of. Even though, like, we're like programmed, right? We're like programmed, because it's so funny, even though I have this kind of mentality now, it's like programming it physiologically. When for like 26 years I've been like afraid of death. I've been like, oh my god, I don't want to die, I don't want, like, it's, you know, it's like life is like a game, right? You don't want to lose, but I mean, if you lose, like, if you're playing chess with someone, right, like, you might lose, but if you lose that chess, it's not the end of the world, unless it's like the world championship or something's on the line, right? Like, we don't know what's on the line here on Earth, but something just tells us, like, it's part of the game, like, don't die. don't want to die, because the thing is, it's like it's so easy to want to die, right? It's so easy to want to, okay, I'm done. That's why drugs fuck you up, because drugs is basically just saying like, okay, I'm done, I'm over it. Like I always feel like if I'm gonna do drugs, like if ever I'm like old, I'm just like, okay, I'm bored, I don't really know what else to do, just do a bunch of drugs. Just run my fucking life. But that's only if, like, you know, I get to that level. But you know, when it comes to the Chads and Tyrones, because honestly, I'm gonna just be 100% transparent, right? Because the thing is, like, I was in line at Publix, and then there was this dude, right, and he was just like standing there, and you know, I wasn't really paying too much mind to him. I wasn't, you know, like he was looking at me and like funny and shit. I was like, okay, that's weird. but yeah, and then all of a sudden, dude just wants to have like an altercation with me, right? and I'm just like, all right, because I wasn't really getting that like really bad vibes from him, but he was like on some weird shit, right? And then he just starts telling me a bunch of weird stuff, and the thing is, it's so funny because I was like dealing with some other nigga just like him who was trying me, but he was like behind the counter, and this dude was right next to me, and then this dude started giving me like bad vibes and shit. Like he wanted to fight me and shit. And the thing about fighting for me is, I understand it's like kind of necessary, but not really, right? Because the thing is, it's like every time that I'm about to get into a fight, because the thing is, it's that's why it's so annoying being a dude, right? Because when you're a dude, you have to be like, okay, I could beat this nigga's ass. Like, okay, this nigga, I could beat his ass and shit. You can't let niggas disrespect you, right? You can't let niggas take your manhood away. Like, you can't let niggas take your confidence out of you, right? So, you know, you got to stand up for yourself. But the thing is, at the same time, when you're smart, like, that's why it sucks being smart, right? Because when you're smart, you think ahead, you think in the future. Because I wasn't really, you know, I'm not trying to fight a nigga in public. So I'm in the fucking store every day. So that's one. I always get in altercations at Publix, and I'm thinking like, damn, you know, if I do get into this fight, then I'm gonna lose this job I like, and I like it. Right? That's what I'm saying. Like, you gotta lose comfort. You gotta choose, you know, to be uncomfortable, because it's an uncomfortable situation. I mean, I did my best in the situation, but I mean, at the same time, the thing is, it's like it was like over nothing. You feel me? So it's like it was literally, I understood what was going on, right? So that's why I didn't really see it as like, okay, this isn't something worth like taking a nigga out back. Because first of all, I was in a rush, right? I was in a rush. I had somewhere to go, so I was just like, damn. Do I want to be in this situation, or do I want to be in this situation, right? So I don't know. That's why I'm saying, like, you got to choose, like, do you really want to be a Chad or Tyrone? Because that's what comes with this life, right? That's what comes up with that life, being a Chad and Tyrone. And it's so funny how because the thing is, it's like I went from like uncomfortability and anxiety to like ultimate pleasure. like right after it's like those lows come with the highs. But yeah, like being a Chad and Tyrone, it's like, are you gonna fight a nigga for no reason? You know, like a lot of dudes are nerds. They're like little fat patchy beard boys, right? They got patchy beards and shit, and they're like, oh, I want to get all the women and stuff. And it's like, do you have what it takes to get all those women? Like, do you like you wear glasses, man? Again, you wear glasses. You have a hunchback. You have bad posture. Are you gonna fix, like, if you want women, you have to fix that stuff, you know? Because the thing is, it's like, what if you get a girl? Like, what if you're like, okay, I want to get a bunch of girls? Because I remember one time my boy told me, right? He's like, because I always grew up watching like 2.5 Men and seeing like Charlie Sheen lifestyle, and I was like, damn, I want to live that. I want to be like Charlie Sheen. Like, that's what I want my life to be, like Charlie Sheen, right? But yeah, so I told my boy I want to live that lifestyle. He's like, oh, Nick, I don't know if you can. You know, that's a dangerous game to play, like, you know, because the thing is, it's like, it's fun. It's because the thing is, you get so sucked up into like dudes talking about like, oh, I got 100 body count, I got 200 body count, 300 body count, 1,000 body count and shit, and you're just like, damn, for real, right? Like I remember when I was working at the tattoo shop, this dude asked me how many bodies I had, and he's like, oh, when I was your age, I had 300 bodies, and I was like, what? That's crazy, because I couldn't even think about, because I had a girlfriend for a long time, so I wasn't doing nothing. But you know, like we feel so much pressure to get to that point, and it's like, is it like what is having a high body count really proving? You know, like what is it? For what reason do you need to have a high body? Like I feel like having one girl is cool. Like one girl you just like that's always down to hang out with you, that's always down to chill, that's always down like you just hit her up like, yeah, hey, let's fuck, and she just comes through, right? And it's like, all right, that's satisfying, that's cool, right? But the thing is, like, I wanted to live that lifestyle of like, okay, I got different girls, different days. And my boy's like, oh, that's a dangerous game to play, because you don't know. And it's so funny, like, that actually came into existence, because like when you gotta deal with like bitches' boyfriends and shit, and it's just like, that's just like a headache that you don't, because you got other stuff going on, you feel me? So it's like, that's like an obstacle, it's like a road. And it's like, honestly, I mean, I don't know, you guys tell me in the comments, right? Like, what is better? Is it better to be a man and fight a nigga for no reason? Because the thing is, like, when you listen to old guys, like old men, like older guys will tell you, like, I don't fight no more. I don't fight. I kill a nigga. You know what I mean? Like they'll tell you, like even this dude, there's this one dude I met. He was like he does like MMA or something. He does like jujitsu, and he like he fights for a living, right? Like that's his job, is to fight for a living. But he tells me, I don't fight niggas. I kill him. I'll shoot him. Like if a nigga wants to fight with me, I'm not gonna fight him. I'm gonna shoot him. And it's so funny to think about that, right? It's so funny to think about what are you putting all this effort into learning how to fight for, when you're just gonna shoot someone? you feel me? Like for what? Like for what reason? But I understand. It's because he's smart. He knows, like, because the thing is, to have the skill, to have it and not need it, is better to need and not have it, right? So it's like, he's like, yeah, I know how to fight, but if anyone wants to, like, I'm gonna try to get out of that situation as quickly as possible. And you just hear, because I've always grown up hearing from old people, it's better to avoid those kind of situations, right? Like I was watching Desto Dub interview on No Jumper the other day, and Desto was talking about how, like, you have three options, right? You can, like, if something happens, you can take it head on, you can run away, or you can just avoid the situation entirely, right? Sometimes you can't. I guess I would say I had a nigga moment, right? If you watch the Boondocks, you know what a nigga moment is. And it's like, damn, watch me go, nigga. You feel me? But I'm not gonna lie, like I've always had like problems in those types of situations. I used to be like, I've never been really hot-headed. I'm very like calm and very like you know, like not really like want to lose my temper. But you know, it's always best to just not be around those situations. Like for me, I know, like, okay, I'd rather just, I know where I'm trying to go in life, and I feel like that's more important than, you know, like when it comes to being a man, that's more important, to just know that you're headed towards where you're going. Like, yeah, there's gonna be obstacles, but it's about achieving it, right? It's about that achievement. It's about the journey and achieving it, right? So what happens is that, yes, you're gonna have those obstacles in the way, but if you can avoid those obstacles, right? It's like it's like I heard this quote that said, if you had 6 hours to chop down a tree, I would spend the first 4 sharpening my axe, right? Because then the sharper your axe is, the faster you're gonna cut the tree down. So it's like sharpening your axe is like avoiding those situations, right? It's like avoiding those situations that's like, you're gonna go to where you need to go to, but you took everything into account. It's like, okay, if I need to get here, then I need to do this, right? So even if you have an obstacle, sometimes the only way to get around the obstacle, you don't have to just destroy it. Because it's like, imagine you're in an obstacle course, right? and you have like a wall, a rock climbing wall. Like, are you gonna beat it up? Are you gonna push through it? No, you climb over it and you get around it. You feel me? You get around the rock climbing wall. Like, yeah, you climb on it, but you still have to get around it. You feel me? Like, you have to get around the obstacles, basically. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't want to make the video too long. Like the video, comment below what you think, subscribe if you're new. I hope you learned something. If you have any questions, just DM me on Instagram at Torius, at Nick6feetinterviews, and I'll make a video talking about your question. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the Patreon and to donate to my charity, A Hand on the Mountain. Link in the description, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.